Alright, greetings internet. Obligatory sound check. Alright, seems to be working. Oh, hang on.
This unit is running as smoothly as a pig on stilts.
Alright. I have a number of audio checks that I have to do these days. Because I'm using Mix It Up to handle all the Colonel Potter stuff, and then I never trust my own microphone. Also, I have a new feature. Well, not really a feature so much. It's just something to help me out a little bit in OBS. I downloaded a little audio plugin that allows me to isolate the audio coming per app, so that for like Guild Wars, I don't need to use just the default desktop audio output device. I can actually isolate it and say, just capture the Guild Wars game, which oddly OBS doesn't have that by default. Checking to make sure that seems to work. It seems to be pulling in. So anyway, greetings. Sunday. I'm actually on slightly earlier than usual. My hope, as you may be able to tell from the title, is that we can finish off Istan on this character. Now I know I still have 2 maps here to go. Black Tide Den. 2? I actually don't remember this. I know Black Tide Den is down here. But that all depends on side quests. How many side quests am I going to get? So I am going to continue something Isner Isles here. Also, I am lucky in that tomorrow, I have tomorrow off for Memorial Day. So I am likely going to be streaming tomorrow as well, because I don't really have any other plans. Which direction is it? Must there it is. And honestly, I'm not sure what I want to play. I know that I will start tomorrow again, assuming I stream tomorrow, which is a strong likelihood. Oh, I need a full part. Assuming I stream tomorrow, I expect that I will start with Ratchet and Clank, because I believe that I'm very, very close to finishing that game. I haven't officially checked a walkthrough to see where, but I believe nearing the end of that game. So I figure maybe I need like another half hour or an hour or so in that game. But then afterwards, I collect bounties. Nope, currently max. But where's this guy? Oh, he's always the other one. I'm gonna go out the other door. So yeah, I figure if I stream tomorrow, I will start with Ratchet and Clank, see if I can't finish that game. But then after that, if my estimate is right of it being about half an hour left in the game, I'll still have most of the afternoon to play, and I'm not sure what I want to play. So if people get on later, I'll put up a poll. I think there are 4 games that I'm kind of waffling between. Elden Ring is always a possibility. I have a character in New Game Plus mode. Corsairs will not take me for an answer. Okay. Bend against Corsair. Oh, here they come. So it's possible I might play on my New Game Plus Elden Ring character a bit. Which would just be running through areas of the game. New Game Plus in Elden Ring is a little odd in that I think they scaled the enemies, but they didn't seem to scale them enough. so far, New Game Plus has been a little bit of a cakewalk in that game. Another option, kind of almost the opposite of Elden Ring, is another game that I've been playing a little bit recently, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, which is just kind of an enjoyable run around, stealth, kill everything in the world. The world is huge, but there's a lot of stuff to do in that, and I kind of like the Greek world setting. It was close. Those Corsairs were very angry. I can only imagine what might have happened if you hadn't been here. Paragon sent you? That's right, I never forgot. I was supposed to deliver him a sack of grain yesterday. Since you're already here, I'll give it to you. Okay, is that it? Oh, okay, I guess that was it. Let me make sure I don't have any more side quests here. That is a... I tried that last time. That one wants me to go into... Yeah. So yeah, Assassin's Creed Odyssey is a possibility. That would just be me running around, clearing out camps. Actually, no, I do have I do need to go down. Need to sail down to the arena so I can fight the mercenaries. Just keep getting distracted by all of the islands. Another possibility I thought of last night, and it's one I haven't played for a while, is actually, but I've talked about it a little bit, is Metal Gear Solid 5. I would not play the story again. I do not like the story. And especially horrible to start out in that game. Oh, hang on. I'm supposed to... this is what I get for talking while playing. Scholar Chuck. Like the first hour of Metal Gear Solid 5, you end up just crawling through a hospital. It's really... oh, man. And it takes a lot to get through that part. And of course he's going to give me... while you were gone, 3 of the village children snuck up on me and stole some of the spores off of my work table. Be a joke, but when they don't realize that they've taken... who knows what could happen if they're dangerous with one of the spores. Go to Zaylon Reach and get the spores back from the children before... Alright. So yeah, if I played Metal Gear Solid, that would probably be a combo of doing some of the open world, repeatable mission things, largely just to get the control scheme back under my belt. As I think I went in there once a while back, and his controls actually do feel a little weird compared to most. Wait a minute. Zaylon Reach, yeah. Catch the 3 children and retrieve the stolen spore. Oh, these 3? Well, we're about to have to protect these kids from... Another game possibility that I've thought of, that I actually started just the other day, just because I was sort of feeling like it, was Resident Evil 2. I apparently should have cleared my inventory before I left. But yeah, I started a new game of Resident Evil 2 the other day. I only got like an hour into it. A lot of time, but that's a possibility. Okay, there was another kid that ran off this direction. Although, you know what? I know these two are headed this way. A lot of guys to get through. Here's me not getting the medic. Where did those kids go? Should have just fallen. You know, I almost wonder if I should just reset. That was not. I don't think I was paying the proper amount of attention. Even what? Let's run it. About my guys. It's having trouble. Okay, there's one of them. Ina. Okay, so I guess I did successfully talk to her. So I do need to go back up. Bye. Of course, it could be anywhere. I'm guessing he ran into the town or the shorefront village. Didn't catch the kid's name. Oh, right. Cool. Oh, I might be able to salvage some stuff. Just a little space. Dust here. Scarab spores. Oh, that's the quest item that just filled an empty spot in my. All this wood. Rotting Flower of Dread. So I wandered into a boss here. But, bosses in low-level areas, not a concern. Oh hey, there's a chest. I do have a key. Use key. Get air wand. You know what? I'm a little worried that kid is all the way over here. I'm gonna come up this way and sort of work. It's also possible. There's like there's a little village up here. Yeah. And I know I could look at the wiki, but it's like no. I'm always trying to play this as straight as possible. That's right, that's skill number 4, that 6 deep wound, but only if they're more than 50. Oh wait. Spare Scout, Watcher. Backwards a little bit. Did stopped it. I know whichever direction I choose is going to be, so I'm. Scale. And I believe the kid ran. Yeah, the kid ran. Oh, there's another boss. Monk. Boss monk bug. Right. Let's see. Yeah, I think that kid is in that far town. A little further here to me. This is the... Yep, that's the road he would have come out. So... let's go back. Village. Right, kid, where are you? Start up a prediction. Prediction, where's the kid? Is he in that far village? I feel like it's almost a sure thing. Because that would be the most annoying place for him to be. I'm gonna double check this little village up here first, though. I don't think I saw. Take a better look. Watcher, Stani Noble. E. About fighting those stairs. Oh yeah, I need to also casually be on the lookout for better gear. Uh-oh, identification. Graves. Young child. It's not young child. It has a name. Oh.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Hey, Anna Maria. Welcome in. Thank you for the raid.
And I love you, random
Oh,
citizen.
Bad Illusion with a follow. Thank you very much there. Illusion. Didn't even have time to introduce myself. Hang on here.
And I love you, random citizen.
Andrea Bianca is now following. Wow, double follow. Thank you very much, everyone. Hang on. I've just completed a little battle here. I could do proper introductions. And before I forget, I have a thing. I have a thing here that I'm going to do. Actually, let's see if this work?
People, you're
Does
so
work.
many there. You're so many. Oh my. My. Oh, I don't
Yay.
know how to thank you. I'll thank you all for following. Oh my God, thank you. Can you bet last night? Thank you everyone. I couldn't read all the names that.
Thank you, Clip. How's Guild Wars 1 going? It's going good. It's pretty low key. Sunday, for anyone who maybe hasn't seen me before, Sundays I play Guild Wars 1. And I am playing on a new Paragon character on a completely new account, so I don't have any big account-wide skill unlocks for this character. I started chronologically. I started with a monk character in Prophecies, and I've just been kind of going chronologically. I played the monk all the way through Prophecies. When I started up factions, I created a ritualist just so I could do the starter island experience with the ritualist. And then once she got to the city, then I swapped back to my monk and took the monk all the way through factions. And I'm kind of doing the same thing here in Nightfall. I'm doing the starter island with a new Paragon, but once I get to Consulate Docks, which I believe is where you can bring the foreign characters over, I'll bring my monk back in and need to play through there. So that's it. So Sundays are my Guild Wars 1 streams. That's pretty much what I'm doing. I don't really think of it as really an Iron Man kind of a thing, but people have said it sort of is. Mainly because when I was going through Prophecies and Factions, I was denying myself the use of heroes and just using henchmen. Which was a little difficult, I admit. But I was able to complete the games, at least. And now I'm on a quest here in Balon Reach. I'm trying to find this kid who ran away with some spores. And the three kids ran off in different directions. So I don't know. I saw one of the kids, this one that I'm looking for, he ran off, let's see. We met the kids here. Two of them ran down this way, and I got those two. The other one ran off this way, and I figured maybe he was going towards this village, but may have been wrong. And unfortunately, I did not catch the name, so I don't know exactly who I'm looking for. And I know I could look this up on the wiki, but that's another thing, as I'm trying to avoid looking at things on the wiki at all possible. I'm trying to make everything hard on myself for no good reason. This is just going to turn into a vanquish, I think, at this point. Just looking at this one kid. Let's see. Here without. So yeah. I'm going to end up looking all over this for the guy. Bingo. Spear Scout. Have I already been here? Not really. Let's get these guys. But anyway, Bad Illusion, where am I from, man? I am from all over the place. I suppose you could say originally from Northern California. But I spent 3 years in Denver. I spent 3 years in Los Angeles. Well, not Los Angeles proper. It's one of the suburbs of Los Angeles. 3 years back in Northern California, and am currently in Oregon, which I like for the most part. It's been very rainy. Or honestly, Oregon gets a bad rap for rain. It's really not that bad. It's mostly just gray during winter. We do get rain, but it's sort of slow and steady rain. But you do get sun breaks, everything. It's fun. Let's see. Overwatchers. Did not hear. Let's see. Hi, Anna Maria. How was your? I don't know if you're still in here. How was your stream? I hope all went well. I think I saw. Oh, needed to restart PC. No problem. It was great. What were you playing? I think I saw. I did a little Twitch check-in as I was checking my audio, because I'm paranoid about my audio, because my very first stream my microphone was muted for like the first 15 minutes. I'm super paranoid about that. But I think I saw you were playing, was it Metin 2? Oh, you did Guild Wars and Metin 2. Okay. Cool. I have not played Metin 2. I don't think I've actually even seen Metin 2. Let's see. I'm so lost. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and reset this quest. I'm gonna pay attention to this guy's name, and or see if I can just catch him off the bat. I wish I had fallback, like the skill, the running skill, or any running skill. Actually, wait a minute. Maybe I do. Might have charge. Get. Oh, I have sprint. 8 seconds, 25% faster. Yeah. Let's bring that. Help me catch one of these kids before they get too far away. Oh, you know, I may have accidentally cheesed the system here because I have 2 of the spores. Aldenham, Andina, and Divide. That strange traveler run. Oops. Come on. Come on, kid. Okay. Got him. You know what? I'm not even worried. Just gonna run. Come on. Talk to me. Stolen spore. Okay. 7. Catch Andina. Stolen spore. Catcher. There we go. That's all I needed to do was just run, you know. Oh, now I've got a bunch of guys on me, which is fun. Oh, Benton 2, same age as Guild Wars 1. Oh, okay. Battlevision 22 just started there. Oh, okay. Which, are you saying Metin 2 was your first MMO? There, Anna Maria? I have not, have no knowledge. Oh, Jin is way back there. But you know what? It doesn't matter. Got the spores. I'll turn that in. And I'm finally going to clean my inventory. Very bad about inventory cleanup here. Identify. Nope. Salvage some stuff. Salvage. Metin 2 was your first. Okay. Nice. Yeah, I think, yeah, Guild Wars was my first. Although I kind of agree, you know, when people say, you know, Guild Wars isn't really an MMO, I agree. I see it. It's a co-op MMO, a hub-based, you know, co-op thing. It's not like you go out in the world and you see millions of other people. But honestly, that format, I really care for. I actually really like the co-op. Oh, Battlefield. Oh, Perfect World International was your first. And then World of Warcraft. I think I remember I played Perfect World once a long time ago. Sorry, I was just opening my window. It's getting a little warm in here. And Anna Maria, you're totally new to Guild Wars 1. Oh, I thought you'd been playing it for a while. Let's see. Oh, did this guy give me another quest? Signed note you found is quite intriguing. Yominda is a name I recognize. He was a famous scholar that was presumed to have died during the time of the plague. Perhaps the city survived. So he may have studied the plague and written about it. Travel to Zalon Reach and find the farm he refers to. Be more information. Right. I'm betting the farm is closer. Perfect World International is dead. Oh, totally. Like 1,000 people. Okay. Played it once a week for a few months. Yeah, Guild Wars 1 was my first thing, and I played it pretty solidly for, 5 or 6 years. I mean, not that there's content to support the game that long. I just made a bunch of characters, alts, and I was like farming titles, just doing all that kind of stuff. And a lot of the farming was also for in the run-up to Guild Wars 2, because they introduced a bunch of title stuff there. Title rewards. Which actually, arguably weren't all that great. But still, it was something, to keep you busy. And I enjoyed keeping busy. Like once, 2 days until I finish factions, Eye of the North. Are you doing prophecies right now? Yep. Yeah, once this character reaches Consulate Docks, I'm gonna switch and bring my monk character over, because she's the only character that's actually seen like the end of all the campaigns, except for this one. And then once I finish Nightfall, I'll be moving to Eye of the North. All right, where's this farm? It's gonna be. Do it. So yeah, Sundays are just kind of my laid back, relax. Oh, Bad Illusion, medium hydrate. Thank you. I have two. I have a Coke here, but that's not really a hydrate. So I did actually bring a proper water. I do have water. Well, thank you for the hydration, because I cannot be trusted to remember myself to do that when I still have charge on my sprint. That's fine. I wasn't using that 7th skill anyway. Always taking care to hydrate you as well. That's a good thing. That was. I actually have. That was one of the first things I set up when I started streaming, because I didn't have a lot of viewers, so I knew I couldn't trust the audience to be there to tell me to hydrate, because I didn't have a lot of viewers. So I actually set up Nightbot just to remind me, like every hour. There's just a timer.
What in the name of sweet Fanny Adams happened here?
Yes, and that is a recent setup. There is Potterisms. I went through and clipped out a number of Colonel Potter's famous farm sayings, just because I thought it would be fun. I know how it feels. I'm on YouTube here. Oh, so Bad Illusion, are you So Bad Illusion, do you also stream on Twitch or just YouTube, or am I reading that correctly? Look at all that hugging. Because if you are a Twitch streamer, I need to push the same button for you that I pushed for Anna Maria. A shout out. Bad Lucius, thanks, guy. The shout out command is one of those. I set it up. I'm really, really bad about remembering it to do it when people come in my streams, though. Also on the road to 50 followers on Twitch. Oh, well, if he's a streamer, then let's try this here. Bad illusion. Let's see what comes up here. Play a random clip. If it finds a clip. It may not have found a clip. Stream sometimes, some games. You have any games in particular that you stream, or do you just or you do like variety, like whatever you feel like? On Saturdays are kind of my variety days. I've been playing. If I wake up in the morning, more shooters. Oh, okay. Oh, horror games. Okay. Well, that actually reminds me of a couple of things. On Saturdays, I used to play Guild Wars 1 Dungeons. I used to be like Guild Wars 1 exclusive streamer, but my Saturdays have kind of turned into variety day. And if I wake up in the morning, early enough, which is never a given, I will play Ratchet and Clank, the remastered Ratchet and Clank, and I think I'm almost done with that game. But then in the afternoons, I will play Demon's Souls. Because I'm one of the many people that played Elden Ring, and I got through Elden Ring. I really liked it. I liked the challenge of it, so I thought, like, you know what? I'm going to go back. I'm going to start playing some of these other From Software games. And Demon's Souls was kind of the next one on the list. So my Saturday afternoon stream is usually Demon's Souls. He likes the horror games, the ones I can't play. Well, that's something I was going to do. Is I actually have tomorrow off. It's a holiday here in the U.S. Memorial Day, and I know, being a holiday, not everyone actually gets the holiday off. But I'm fortunate I do actually have the day off, so I figured I'd stream tomorrow. But I'm not sure what I wanted to stream. Cool game, Elden Ring. Saw it, but never played it. It's a good game. I mean, it is challenging, for sure. But yeah, tomorrow I'm not sure what I want to play. I figure I'm going to start out playing Ratchet and Clank again, because I don't know for sure, but I think I'm very, very close to finishing that game, and I just want to finish that game off. Ex-professional gamer from Counter-Strike. Oh, okay. So yeah, shooter stuff is your thing. Sure. But when you're from a small country, no one remembers you. He's really good in shooting. Way back in the day, I used to play Quake 2 a lot. That was my shooter days, and Unreal Tournament. And I used to be really good with, snapping around with a sniper rifle and hitting people, and before they had a chance to move. But I'm old now. I do not have those reflexes anymore. so I've moved on to sort of slower games, like Guild Wars 1. Nice. Quake 3, yeah, Doom. Yeah, Quake 3 is another one. I was always I was always rocket launchers or railguns. It's kind of my thing. So, rocket launchers were for when I didn't feel like aiming. So, and I play games for old people then. Well, this is the thing, as I mentioned, is like, since I'm going to have tomorrow off, I'm thinking I'll probably run a long stream, and I'll probably play the first half hour, an hour, try to finish off Ratchet and Clank, just because I want to get that one out of the way. And I think I'm close to the end of that game. But then afterwards, I'm like, what? Oh my goodness.
It must be requited.
10 tier 1 subs?
Why?
I hope you guys like Kenneth Bronner, because you're going to be seeing him here a lot. Yeah, he's just going to keep going. Hang on.
It must be requited.
Hype. Wow, thank you very much. That's shocking. Greatly appreciated. Don't get me wrong. I love it.
Be requited.
I'm still in the weird spot of, you know, I'm just starting out streaming, and honestly, I'm just doing this for fun. I'm not. This isn't a job or anything, so I'm not expecting money or anything. It's greatly appreciated, but also by no means is it necessary. It does mean that I need to. Oh, Feeble Freak just. Oh, did he get one? Oh, here, hang on. I need to actually read the names because some of these are regulars here. Demontoya 0902. He is also a streamer. He also streams Guild Wars 1. Feeble Freak, he's a recent follower. He started last week. Guild Wars Coast, I haven't seen him for a little while. Now, Baby Carrot 26 is also a Guild Wars 1 streamer. I'm wondering if I need to consolidate this so it just does it like once. Okay, that was for Dream Farts, so that was the last one. Cool. No! What? Oh, they're going out of order. Okay. Well, who knows? Are you done yet?
And I love you, random citizen.
Oh, and a follow. Tubby, hey, thank you very much for the follow. And we saved the best for last. Well, thank you very much for all those subs and that follow there, Tubby. That's greatly appreciated. I don't know what I was doing. I was talking about something. Oh yeah. Tomorrow I'm going to be running a stream. You know, again, Ratchet and Clank for a first hour or so until I finish the game, assuming I'm that close. But then I'm like, what do I want to play after that? You know, do you need a new platformer for when you finish Ratchet and Clank? Loved Hat in Time. You know, that's a possibility. I do have Hat in Time in my Steam library. I'm one of those guys. I've got a huge Steam library, but I've only actually played maybe 10% of it. You know, and Hat in Time is one I have it available. What I was originally thinking for tomorrow, since it's a little bit of an off day, you know, because I don't usually stream on Mondays because, you know, work. So I was just thinking something a little random. And I kind of came down to, it's like, I mean, I can play Elden Ring in New Game Plus, because I had finished Elden Ring, but, you know, I could still just cruise around in it. Hang on, how many people do we have in here? You know, we might have enough people in here, and that was enough activity that maybe it's worth popping up a poll here, because I'm interested to see what people think. Sorry, give me a moment to create a poll here. But I was thinking, like, Elden Ring is in New Game Plus mode. Metal Gear Solid 5 is a possibility. I have not played that one in a long time, so I'd need to kind of get the controls back under my a little bit. Resident Evil 2, I just started that like a day or two ago. I only got about half an hour into it. I've played that one before, but it's been like a year or two. But I just started up again just because I was sort of feeling like I was feeling a little bit of horror. And then there's another one I've been playing, which is just sort of bum around the world kind of game, is Assassin's Creed Odyssey, which a lot of people crap on that one a lot. I actually liked it quite. That was actually my first Assassin's Creed game. It is arguably too large, but the Odyssey, Elden Ring, spelled it properly. New Game Plus mode, and let's see. Metal Gear Solid 5 and Resident Evil 2. And I'll leave this up for say 10 minutes. We'll see. Shall see what happens. I've been watching a YouTuber who does deep dive videos on Metal Gear. Oh, really? And Resident Evil, old game, remember from Sony 1. Yeah, it's funny. I've been sitting here in Guild Wars. You know, I'm so busy talking. I'm not doing my side quest stuff here. Yeah, Resident Evil. For the longest time, I was not into horror games, and arguably, I'm still not. But when Resident Evil 8 came out, you know, Village, I decided, like, you know what the hell, I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna try this out. And I was genuinely surprised. I really liked it because it was a horror game. It didn't play out the way I thought a horror game would, with a bunch of jump scares and all this stuff. I mean, yeah, there are some here and there, but it was very much almost like, you know, a Metal Gear Solid, the horror game. You know, got to sneak around there. But the thing that really got me was like inventory management of it. It's like it respects that you have a very limited inventory, so you got to be very careful, like what you're picking up, how you're organizing stuff, and getting around. And honestly, it kind of blew my mind a little bit. It's like, you know, this Resident Evil, there might be something to this Resident Evil game and stuff. So then I went back and I played. I just binged Resident Evil games. I played 1 through 4, I think, last year. 1 was a bit tough because they didn't update that one. It's all still fixed camera angles and everything. I thought Resident Evil 2 was fantastic. Resident Evil 3 was good. It starts to feel a little cartoony. And Resident Evil 4, I completed Resident Evil 4, but I was kind of gritting my teeth the whole way through because the tank controls on it were just, they just really grated against me. But you started playing Resident Evil 4 on Sony, on PlayStation 2. Still have that? Oh, you're serious, the old school then. Yeah, I'm new to all of this stuff. So, hang on, let's see. I'm actually looking at the poll. Oh, 2 votes for Elden Ring, and 1 for Metal Gear, and 1 for Resident Evil. That poll's up for like 10 minutes, so there's plenty of time. I'm interested to see what people think. But anyway, for now, I'm going to read this wall of text. Chest is soundly locked. A few hard... Oops, hang on. Mysterious missive. Location of the farm. Like, what was I even doing in here again? Famous scholar. He may have actually studied the plague and written about it. Maybe... Okay, so I guess we're hoping there's journals in this warped chest. Or maybe that's... I talked to that guy? Excuse me. Whatever. I'm just going to read this. Small, simply drawn map with a dusty note that reads, "My friend, as you have likely discovered, the plague has not been confined to the city. It has only been a day, and it already begins to afflict those around us. I have no choice but to take your wife and son with me to the small village of Camadan and book passage to the mainland. I hope to flee the plague's effects. I am almost certain now that it has something to do with the grain we harvested, so I hope the mainland is free of this horrible malady. If you find this, make haste to Camadan. If you cannot find me, follow the map I have left in this chest. If I leave Estan, I will bury a message for her as well. Wife and son miss you very much. Yominde." This map seems to indicate a location near the entrance of Camadan. Okay. Don't know what that was for, but apparently I'm supposed to talk to this guy. Yuminda? I'm afraid I don't recognize that name. You know there's that old chest, though. Yeah, which I sort of got a little out of order. But okay. Okay, that's the Vabians and Latenda Bog. See, this is the other thing on my Guild Wars 1 playthrough. I'm also doing all the side quests. You know, just because it sort of mentally helps flesh out the world a bit. Said this thing was just right outside camp. The frustrating thing about doing the side quests is I want to be advancing the story. I want to get to the missions. My hope for today, I titled the stream, is, you know, can I finish off the island today on my Paragon? I know I still have the Black Tide Den mission to do. But I'm also being compulsive about doing the side quests, or at least the ones I can. There's a master difficulty one that I'm having trouble with. And, oh no, this is the Eye of the North. Yeah, no, I'm not taking that. It's the one side quest I'm not taking. So yeah, I'm trying to finish the island, but at the same time, I keep getting fed all these side quests, you know. Island keeps going. Oh yes, and there's Mox. I'm not taking Mox because he came out more with Eye of the North. I think he came out a little bit after Eye of the North. I'm starting with heroes that need to actually level up. A mound of dirt. You dig carefully into the dirt for a few minutes before finding a small wooden box. Then you find a small leather-bound book and a message. My friend, I hope you can find this message. I am sorry for leading you on such a journey. Know that your wife and child are still safe. Stan has been quarantined, but in the chaos, the Navy cannot enforce the blockade. I was unable to find any honest captains to take myself and your family to Corona. Managed to find a corsair willing to grant us passage. He paid him an additional sum to allow you passage when you arrive. Head into Camadan and look for a small craft near the docks. A dark flag with a star on it. Speak with the captain. He will provide you passage to Corona. He has not already fled. When you arrive on the mainland, speak with Zunla agent, and I will message for you. I have enclosed my research on the plague. This message. If you cannot find me, I hope that you can use your connections to make sure research will be put to good use. Signed, you. Right. Okay. Going back to talk to Scholar Chago. So now what I also just realized, again, thank you very much for all those gifted subs. Anonymous gifter, I don't know who that is, but I appreciate it very much. But I also just remembered, I was going to say enjoy your emotes. I lean sort of into the kit name. I suppose I should explain the name. So the emotes are a bunch of cats and everything, but I just remembered my animated emote got rejected. It wasn't for anything dirty or non-TOS, at least as far as I know. It was just a cat, sort of dancing. But they denied it. So I need to get a new emote up there. But the name Alila Kit is sort of the name of my Guild Wars 1 character, the very first character that I made. And again, since I lived in Guild Wars 1 for so many years, that character's name almost sort of became my video game identity. This female ranger, I always play as a ranger now whenever I'm starting a game. And the first name is always Alila, and the last name originally was Kitile, and I've just shortened it to Kit. So I've just been leaning into the Kit name. So it's emote wise, it's a bunch of kittens. I'm also putting in some like foxes and like that. So I'm actually not all that imaginative. So it struck me to do that, so I'm just leaving it. What is this? A journal. Oh, most excellent. This appears to contain a great deal of very useful information on the plague. Timeline of its progression, information on its origins. Well done. It's a shame that this never made its way to the research community. It's most needed. I've performed some experiments to verify the research. I will ensure never repeated. Thank you. Is this guy gonna have one more side quest for me? No. Okay, we're finally done. And got a level. I knew my Guild Wars name was going to become my internet name forever, so I deleted my original character. Made a new one with Chase in the name. I'm bad at answering the nicknames. Yeah. It's funny. It's like I'm a bit conflicted. I'm not wild about the name Alila Kit as a Twitch stream name. I wasn't thinking of getting, many people to watch. But again, it was one of those things where it's like, I don't know what else to call myself. I have a fundamental lack of imagination. So I just did that and figured it's like, well, I can change it later. Well, actually, apparently you can't. Or you can sort of change the nickname capitalization of it, but you can't really change the name, I guess. Oh! The poll has ended and we have a tie between Elden Ring New Game Plus and Metal Gear Solid 4. Oh, okay. So I think we're gonna have to have a runoff vote here. Hang on. New poll. Monday game Monday stream game between Elden Ring, New Game Plus, and Metal Gear. Now, I do want to be clear, when I'm playing Metal Gear, I'm not going to be playing like from the start. I'm going to be playing on an established character. Well, same thing with Elden Ring. I'm going to be playing wherever my New Game Character Plus is. Because I am not going to play the Metal Gear Solid story again. Because I know the first hour of the Metal Gear Solid story is just you crawling through the hospital. It's like, oh man, that takes a while to get past that. So if Metal Gear is the winner, I'll probably just be initially I'll be playing, just some of the random repeatable quest things out in the world, just to kind of get the controls back under my just to get my footing again. Because I think the controls they take a little bit getting used to. They're not bad, they just take a little getting used to compared to some other shooters. And then maybe run some FOBs or something. Again, initially probably starting out with NPC FOBs, whatever cycle they're on. Then maybe some players, depending how I am. Nobody else has... But then, if I'm playing Elden Ring, I'm playing New Game Plus, I don't remember exactly where my New Game Plus character is. I think she's somewhere in Liurnia of the Lakes. I don't know if she's beaten Renala yet. Let's see. Our original character was a combo of 2 characters from a book series. Oh, nice. So many little hints and such in that opening hospital sequence. Future Sound Production is a channel that analyzes all the deception in Metal Gear Solid 5. It's really interesting. I had kind of a hard time with the Metal Gear Solid 5, the story of it. I'm one of those guys, I didn't really care for the story. I thought the gameplay was fantastic. Uh-oh. I forgot I added Buttspot. Here, hang on. Buy followers primes. Nope, that is a bot. Oh, I got double botted. So double deleted. However, I am going to leave Buttspot's response up there because that's worthy. Buy followers, primes, and viewers on Butt. Alright. Story for it's so hard to wrap my head around for a while. I mean, I kind of got the story of it. I mean, sometimes it felt kind of weirdly pretentious and just, I don't know. It just didn't really do it for me. But God, the gameplay of it was fantastic. I absolutely love the gameplay of it. That's why I love this guy's YouTube. Made me appreciate it all. Okay. Cool. Let's see. Okay, I finally finished that quest off. So it's time to escort some nobles around Latenda. I believe get through from here. Oh, I guess I get through it through Fariner? Explorable? Huh. Yeah, I love the Fox engine. Yeah. Yeah, I went back, was it like a year ago? Because I played it. Metal Gear is one of those games that... My history with Metal Gear, I played Metal Gear 1. It wasn't even 1, it was just called Metal Gear on the original NES. And I loved that, just the increasing, finding each key item, or key weapon you need to move forward. Oh, that's a game I should play again. Need to get NES plugged in, Well, actually, no. I should check Switch and see if it's on the Switch store. I was way too young to understand Metal Gear when I played it. Digging. Oh, that's just a sign. Just gonna follow the green arrow for a little bit here. You know, in a way, actually, Metal Gear, the first Metal Gear game on the NES, kind of shared some stuff with Resident Evil as I was playing it. It's the same sort of inventory thing. You got to look around to find one key item that lets you open the door to let you move into the next area. Kind of a thing. It's just with, you know, Resident Evil is more, of course, horror based, and Metal Gear is military based, sort of a thing. Clear out some guys. And also, I'm not saying, you know, like whichever game wins the poll, doesn't necessarily preclude playing the other. It's just what I will likely start out with. Once I finish Ratchet and Clank. I'll play Ratchet and Clank sort of as a warm-up. Google says it's not on Switch yet, but you can always emulate it. Yeah, I could. That was one of those NES games that just really appreciated that game. I went for a long time, actually, because I graduated college, like, was it 1997? And, consoles, I would still play computer games, but consoles, I kind of left consoles behind for many, many years. Till, was it 5 or 6 years ago? I just got a sudden need to play Mario Kart on the Wii U. I forget which Mario Kart that was. I think it was Mario Kart 8, the pre-deluxe version. And I don't know why I suddenly needed to play that game. But yeah, I went out, got a Wii U, got it, got a couple of other games as well. And suddenly I was back in console land. I was just having a great time. Alright, where's the door? Okay, there's the door. So I do have a Switch. I have a PlayStation 4. I did also manage to snag a PlayStation 5 several weeks ago, which is kind of why I'm playing, why I've been playing Ratchet and Clank and Demon's Souls. Because I'm playing the Demon's Souls remaster, which was a PS5 exclusive. The Ratchet and Clank remaster that I have came out on PS, and I got it for free on the PS4. I just never got around to playing it. So PC only until Final Fantasy VII Remake was announced. Bought a PS4 just for that. Oh yeah, that came out. Was that a year or 2 years ago? I think. Now I think I heard that wasn't. It wasn't a remaster of the complete game. It was like a remaster of just the first part of the game. I don't know anything about Final Fantasy VII, except that's the one that has Cloud, the guy with the big sword, and was it Tifa, and some of the other famous characters, I think. Got a Switch on release day because Breath of the Wild. Yeah, I was the same way. I was a little on the fence with Breath of the Wild, or not Breath of the Wild. I was going to play Breath of the Wild regardless, but I wasn't sure because it was releasing on both the Wii U, which I had, and then the Switch. And I didn't know really what other games were coming out on the Switch that I'd be interested in, so I was kind of waffling right up until the very last minute. You know, do I want to get a Switch, or do I just want to play it on the Wii U? And I was leaning towards just continuing to play it on the Wii U right up until release day. And then all of a sudden I was like, nope, this is Zelda we're talking about. I want to have the best experience on it. I want to play it on the shiniest, newest toy, you know? Wii U was by far the worst Nintendo console. Can't change my mind. Oh, Metal Gear has won. Looks like I'm playing Metal Gear tomorrow. You know, the reason why I picked up the Wii U was specifically for the portability of it. I mean, it was granted, it was very limited portability, but it was a handheld console that had a little bit of power behind it. The reason for that is because I'm an old married man, you know, and so I wasn't I didn't want to subject my wife to, you know, video games up on our main TV. Because usually if I'm playing a computer game, I've got my laptop. It's just me and the laptop. And the Wii U was kind of the console version of the same thing. I could just have it in my lap, you know, playing as long as it was close enough. The main drive, I guess. So that was kind of why I started with that, and it was great for that. It was kind of exactly what I wanted. And then of course they up the ante a little bit with Switch. Switch is even more portable. Let's see. It was compelling for those reasons, but only because it was the only option to match those reasons. Such a clunky system. Yeah, and again, it's like I won't generally defend the system. I know Nintendo took a lot of heat for it. I'm just saying the Wii U lined up perfectly for me, you know, for what I needed. And the Switch, honestly, was just a continuation of it. So, but yeah, I will admit that, yeah, I'm sure it didn't hold a candle to, like, whatever Xbox or PlayStation. Or side quests. Welcome in, by the way, Yun. I don't think I greeted you as you came in. Welcome in. It looks like I'm going to be running a holiday stream tomorrow where I'm going to start out playing Ratchet & Clank, hopefully finish off the game, and then I'm going to switch over to Metal Gear Solid 5, which I haven't played in probably like a year. So there's going to be a little comedy there. I love handheld stuff, really into handheld emulators right now. That's Ratchet & Clank. Yeah, I got Ratchet & Clank for free on the PS4. They released it for free a while back. I think it was before Rift Apart came out. So I got it then. I never got around to playing it, but then I got a PS5, and as I was putting games on it, I did buy Rift Apart, but I figured it's like, you know, before I play Rift Apart, I should play the original game, just to kind of get familiar with the characters and that. Ratchet & Clank, it's just, I think the first title, Ratchet & Clank. They did a remaster of it a couple years ago. Watched the Games Done Quick Twitch stream earlier this week, and they had a day of Game Gear speedruns. Yeah, Game Gear, was that was a portable one, wasn't it? Hang on, let's see what these quests are. I've received reports of a band of Corsairs spotted in the vicinity of Fariner. They're led by a man named Baron the Unready. Eliminate the band of Corsairs. Straightforward. And down on the bayou. Are you heading out to Latenda Bog? If so, there's a Vabian historian named Vidage to investigate the ruins in the area. I'm not alone because the Corsairs Corsairs have been. Some of the creatures out there love to munch on some bookworm. Doesn't even know which way to point a spear. Josh says he'd pay for the escort. My men have time. Right. I guess I'm doing that. Yes, the dangers of wandering into a new outpost. It's more side quests. Oh, I should check armor. see if I can. Sega handheld. Yeah, Sega Game Gear. Okay, that name rings a bell. Probably the remasters then. They remastered for PS4. No, they remastered for PS3. Played that on my. I don't know if it's the same remaster from the PS3 to the PS4. I just know it's a remaster. It looks great. You know, it looks fantastic. Ooh, this is upgrades here. Where's my armor? Yeah, I'm at 50, so I need to be buying some armor here. This really matters. Sunspear. It's a little better. Sunspear leggings. Matter there, and then what do I currently have? Spear Mastery? Fine. Let's do that. Upgrades. PS4 one is a reimagining of the first game while also being based on the movie. Okay, I did remember that there was a movie that came out, and I never did see it. I almost saw it a couple of times, but never did. I heard the movie wasn't great, but it also looked like a movie that greatness, you know, it just looks like a silly, goofy, fun movie, so I don't know that it needed to be great. So, I mean, I've been enjoying it. I spent an embarrassingly long time in it yesterday because it suddenly gave me a little stealth mission thing that I had to do that I was having trouble wrapping my head around what I had to do because I kept getting detected so easily the minute you jump or shoot or whatever. And then it took me so long, and I finally realized, oh, okay. When I do uncover myself, I need to be right next to the guy that's pressing the security button and prevent him from pressing the button. It wasn't just stealth through everything. I just completely missed that one. Never saw the movie. Granted, I haven't owned a console since the recent PS3. Nightbot, there's the Nightbot auto warning. Water. Right, drink. It's a shield. Nope, my current shield is better. Although, if this was armor upgrades, chances are that means this weapons upgrades for me. What's this? 10 to 15. Oh, with no inscription. So, Suntouch Spear. Yep, it's better. Oh wait, no, that's Scythe. This. And what about the shield? This is motivation. Health plus 20. Oh, out of armor. I'm out of armor. Well, salvage a little. Everything's wood. Say the side will. Hammer might turn into granite. But the scythes. Oh no, it went to iron, and it gave me just enough for the shield. I could totally be just buying this stuff from, or not buying, getting the materials out of storage. I'm sort of doing a soft Iron Man this run though. I don't have a specific need to be. I just sort of enjoy, you know, dealing with what I collect in the world. There's another side quest. Side quests. Let's see, it's 4 o'clock now. I figure I've got another 2 to 2.5 hours. So let's see where we can get. Can you help me find my mother, please? Ever since my father died last year in a quarry accident, she hasn't been well. for him at home with dinner on the table for weeks. She began wandering off searching for him. Once he got lost on his way home. Usually find her before she gets too far, but she must have left home while I worked the mine yesterday. Everywhere, but must have wandered into Tenda Bog. Dangerous area, and I'm no warrior. Right? Got a number of quests here for Latenda Bog, and that's actually why I originally. And this is an 8-party. Oh, which means I can also have Berta, Monk, and Dunkoro looks like he leveled up, so he gets some points. Spread around. Okay, so I'm going to wander in here and I'm going to see where all these quests are. We dodge. Okay, Mother is there. Is Turner. Dodge is right in front. And nobleman there. It's possible I won't be able to do these at the same time. Are you my guide? Excellent. Guard told me about the dangers of the Tenda Bog. I almost gave up hope of research. Most areas have been scoured for years, but one section I'm particularly interested in searching. Only mentioned a few times, but seems to have a plethora of relics. I'll show you the general area, but here, nasty beasts and pirates. Okay. Actually, hang on. This is my primary. Oh, I need to turn that in. Eric. You know what? Actually, I'm going to do that. Oops. Buttons. How do buttons work? Where is Jarek? Oh, he's out in Isner. I'll do these quests first. Okay, get the Fabian nobles. Will be useless. Look at him just standing there. All these weird bug lizards attacking, and they're just oh look at this. Alright. So Bayou wants to go over there. They want to go away. Those stuff first. Call this area is still a maze. Not a true maze, you can see where you're going, it's just very twisty. Man, so many enemies. Oh, he just leveled up. Just leveled up. Alright. Let's give Cost some points. Enough for a little shit. And the builds that I have on these heroes are admittedly not great because, again, this is a new account. So I don't have all that many skill unlocks. Beyond what I unlocked on my monk. Yeah, we're just gonna aggro all of them. Oh, he dodged is saying some stuff. Can't really read. He's fighting. Oh, he takes damage. Okay, that's important. He dodged. Survive this. Right. And very close. Can go up over. Right. Meanwhile, I've got these noblemen following along. No idea why we're in part of the swamp. This isn't what we signed up for. Well, along for the ride, because we're just sort of doing it all at once. This without bring those bugs. Of course we're going to. Pin down the Corsairs a little bit first. Oh, actually, it looks like we might be okay. This group. Dodge is just getting hit hard. Escort quests, the bane of games in general. Alright, so through there. Machete. The chance that is better than whatever cost is you. 12 to 17. It is. No, by the time you take into account those percentages, it's about the same. This current sword gives. Is the thing that I keep forgetting to do. Look at the drops that I'm getting to see if they're better for heroes. What I currently have equipped. Protective staff, okay, that's possible. Oro. Actually, most weapons won't even get my attention unless they're at least two heroes. At this point, I know I'm not going to see. Let's protect. Goro have 10 to 17 Divine Fate. It's his current better. Here. have up here? Interesting, these huts seem to be recent, like someone is still living there. Or if they do, I hope they're friendly. And I really hope you're as you look. And now we... Yeah, oh, first we're gonna get attacked by some Corsairs. Presumably they're the ones that are living there. Remembered, on top of forgetting to do shoutouts for other Twitch streamers that might be in chat, which, by the way, oh gosh, so close to dying there a couple of times. Which, by the way, if any of you in the audience are streamers, let me know. I can give you a shout out of a player that works. But on top of forgetting to shout out Twitch streamers, I also forget to just turn on my recording light that I have in the window that lets my wife know that I'm recording. What is that? I've never seen anything like it before. Amazing, I simply must make a sketch. That symbol in the center. Present this finding to everyone and see if anyone's seen it before. Are we done with him yet? Left. Yeah, I didn't check that collector to see. Sort of been stockpiling some collectible items in case collectors have. Man, they are just. The bugs just go straight for him. Every time. He's like level 10. Should be the last one. Oh my, this is fantastic. Look at these pillars. It's like whoever built these never completed construction. Feathering of the stones in any indication this could be an artifact from the time of the Scarab Plague. All these areas. Right. Lead him back out to the door. Yeah, I do want to lead him back out because he is fragile. Not wanted. Rest of the swamp here. Oh, someone else just get a level. Oh, looks like Milani and Jin. Oh, I have levels. Why is it a little more speeder? Oh man, oh Jin's got a lot of points. Everything. Now I am bad. Dervish stuff. Our scythe mastery. No, I'm just gonna bring everything up. This collector has. Onion arm guards, 65. Nope, I've already got. Materials, I was able to just craft them all. The gold that I So with this, dodge, bringing up the rear there. Stretch. Dodge, you were supposed to complete. Do I need to be even closer? There we go. It's been a most interesting adventure. I believe I have enough information here to keep me a long time. Thank you. Yep. So that's that for him. Now we have Fabian's. More is down there. Wandered off again. It's there. It's wandered off. I'm actually going to have to take a look because, you know, whoever, you know, gifted all those subs earlier, again, you know, if you're still here, thank you very much. That was so many subs that I might have actually given me a new milestone, unlocked a new emote that I will have to update. Shoot. Of course. I did buy some emotes off Etsy a little while ago. Use leggings, 65. Yep. Those. Oh man, that's right. This whole area is full of whores. I think mandragores are some of my least favorite enemies in like all of Guild Wars. It's not that they're especially difficult, they're just I find them annoying. Accidentally on nobles. Alright, well, there's a corpse, so we found the mother. Probably not, hopefully not a whole lot of follow-up to it. Sound cold-hearted or anything, it's like, yep, found your mom, she's dead. Although it's entirely possible, turning this in will, spawn another quest. Avenge my mother. Yep. And of course. So let's see. Wandered off. Earn and tell him it was death. Yes. Okay, now it's time for Fabian Nobles. Let's continue on this way. forget that it might actually be a little bit of a twisty path to get. And we may. The Corsairs is awfully close to us. But we're fine. Everything's fine. We're fine. Kind of a great yell. Maybe that's a sound alert I should put on stream. Put the Wilhelm scream. A chat reward. Looking at beefing up some of the interactivity available in chat. Added like the random Potterisms a while ago. Boy. Although honestly I find myself triggering them more than viewers. But oh, screw. And we got a key. What's my inventory looking like? Oh, it's fairly. Now I think I'm just supposed to lead them to this spot. I think they're supposed to do. Okay, here. That it? You're quite good, aren't you? Again, you have impressed us with your prowess and protected us through countless dangers. Well worth the money. Right. We done here? Please no more. Kovu and Rotu. Back here. Turn these in. Cool. Dodge must have gotten more than he expected out there. I barely saw him as he ran through. He did ask me to give you this for protecting him. Search thing. Trembling quite a attention. He did seem really excited to get back to Vavi. Got him so riled up. Right? So if he went to Vavi, that means that he's not going to follow up, which is good. Oh, as I spot another side quest. Damn me and my completionist tendencies. Alright. The spirits in the Sun Spirit Crypt. Oh, and it's in Latenda Bog, which is just there. Spirits in the Sun Spirit crypts have become increasingly disturbed. He can speak with us, so we've sent for a specialist. Necromancer Laz? Easy? Has decades of experience communing with the dead. Hope she'll be able to soothe the spirits and discover what makes them so troubled. But she's getting on in years, so there's a spirit escort. Alright. That's a bummer, because I'm pretty sure that she's going to escort her. Exact same place. Just what? Row 2. Killed by Corsairs? No, I can't believe it. Been more diligent watching it. He's going to give me a revenge quest. Yep. Sun Spirit, my heart cries out for justice. You just know when they're coming. You just know when that follow-up quest is coming. She was old and crazy, but she was my mother. Not deserve such a cruel end to her wretched life. These Corsairs must not get away with this murder. Please help me. I told you I am not a warrior. I have a strong arm by my side. Just by myself if I must. Help me in my hour of grief. It would mean a great deal to me. Alright, back out in the bog. Actually, hang on. Let's, Sal. Or he's not so full that I'm filling it up on this one. Fury of a grieving heart. Let's see, chronology. That's right. They're both. Oh, they're both just standing right next to each other. Okay. So, oh, phone just went off. Just gonna make important. Ah, my brother, who is a Elden Ring player. We usually play together on Sunday nights. He wants to try the seamless co-op mod. Just gonna send him a quick reply here.
NANI?!
What? What? Oh, Seymour with the NANI? Yeah, they released a seamless co-op mod for Elden Ring that removes a number of the restrictions, so that in theory you can play from the beginning to the end in one session without disconnecting. And I love this. Yes, Seymour. I caved and I put butt spot on the stream. So we might try out this co-op mod tonight. Copy. Save. Because I think it does something. You have to. The save file uses a different extension. I'll set that up later. It'll be interesting. It also prevents getting invaded. Which is funny because my brother and I played the other night on Friday, and we got invaded 3 times in that session. And we're not great players, especially when it comes to PvP. So we usually just sort of kind of throw up our hands, like, oh, we're getting invaded, we're gonna
NANI?!
But but yeah, that is butt spot for you. For some reason, we got invaded 3 times, and we actually managed to kill all the invaders. One of which, quite hilariously, I used the... there's the Comet Azure spell, which is this really big wind-up, and it just sends out this huge beam of light. Very easily dodgeable by players, and my brother stunned the guy right before the comet beam connected, and it hit the guy and just completely obliterated him. That was a great moment. So, alright, this guy's out for revenge. Necromancer is out for spirits. Oh, and I need to protect her. Okay, so there's the Corsairs are there, and technology's about what I expected. Welcome in, Seymour. How are you doing? Hope you were good. It's been a fairly casual day in here today. There was a bit of excitement. I got a raid, and an anonymous person gifted like 10 subs to my stream. I'm like, why? What? What are you doing? I appreciate it, but my God. I'm going to have to learn how to say thank you properly, I suppose. Oh, and actually, a little bit of news. I'm also going to be... I have tomorrow off. So I'm expecting that I'll be able to run a bit of a stream tomorrow. And it will not be a Guild Wars stream, or at least I'm not planning for it to be a Guild Wars stream. I'm probably going to start it with Ratchet and Clank, because I think I am very close to finishing that game. And I want to just finish that up. But then I had a poll earlier for what I should play the rest of the stream. And interestingly, Metal Gear Solid 5 won the poll. So I'm gonna need to get my sneaking shoes back on, apparently. That'll be interesting. 10 subs, wow, yeah, I know. I was shocked. I mean, I've gotten 1 or 2 subs here and there, and it's like, yeah, okay, that's fine. But like 10 at once? Really? Again, thank you. It's great. It's awesome. It's not at all necessary. I'm doing this for fun. This is my meager bit of technological socialization, controlled socialization. Yeah. Big Ratchet, the game. Yeah, Ratchet and Clank. The first game. It got a remaster for PS4, remaster or remake or something. Talking about that a little bit earlier. Like, is it remaster or remake? You know, apparently it had some. It was updated for when the Ratchet & Clank movie came out. But I've been playing through that, and I'm not sure, but I feel like I'm very, very close to finishing it. So close that I don't feel like it's worth running a stream of it, a dedicated stream of it next Saturday, because I've usually been playing it Saturday mornings. Although I will check. I'll check later on tonight. You know, I'll look at a walkthrough. I won't read the walkthrough, but I'll just try to get a sense of where I am in the story. Yeah, if it looks like I'm near the end, then I'll finish it up. If it looks like I still have a long ways to go, then yeah, I'll probably hold on to it until next Saturday. But yeah, it'll be interesting trying to play Metal Gear Solid 5 again. I'm not going to play from the start, because I always hated the start of that game, because you crawl around hospital and on your stomach for like the first hour. It's really slow. Once you're standing up and can run around, when you have the guns, probably sneak around. It's quite fun. Gameplay is quite fun. Enjoyed it. Oh, there's one of those yells I like. Ugh! I think there's a number of great yells in this. Have I gotten off course? I have. Yeah. Yeah. I need going up and on. I mean, I know I can keep going around here, but the longer way. Or wait a minute. Or, oh, this is... Let's go right through here. That's the best option. So yeah, Sunday, I'm just back in Guild Wars doing the usual thing of playing the Paragon through. I have a vague hope of finishing the island today, although I don't know. They keep throwing side quests at me. Depending how many they throw, take it. Alright. kill this group of Corsairs, because they murdered that Rotu's mother. Alright. Those there's no real way to be sure these were the Corsairs that killed my mother, but my heart is still gladdened by their deaths. The world is a better place without them. Oh shoot. Ah. Gonna go hang out by his mother's body, isn't it? He'll accept the reward. Yep. Alright. So I got that. Mythology. Yeah, it was funny when that guy gifted out all those subs. It made me realize, it's like, oh shoot, yeah, I still need to upload an animated emote. I had an animated emote for a little while. It was just a spinning glob of ectoplasm. But now that I'm starting to play some more general games, I want to update it. Got an idea for one that I sort of want to do. Sort of based actually on one of the static emotes that I have right now. Cat throwing confetti, except I actually want to animate it. I'll do that if I have any time this week. Let's see. I tend to not get a lot of time during the week though. Work and all that jazz. But yeah, when that guy had gifted me the 10 subs, I was like, wow, that's cool. But then also I realized, like, oh, I think that actually gets me close to unlocking another emote. Oh, I'm gonna have to get another emote. Although I think I have enough. I have a few emotes in storage. Because I hit Etsy a little while ago and bought some. I mean, they're very, very inexpensive ones. It's like, oh, maybe this, is worth it. Brought me here safely, as was your task. Performed well considering your youth. Need to babysit me further. I'm safe with his spirits. I'm safe, but you're going to give me more quests. Another. I have communed with the spirits, and they are in fact quite content. However, their slumber was disturbed, and they've woken up a bit grumpy, as you might. It seems some childlike spirits awoke recently, roused them from their sleep. Children. Youths! Spirits that rested here since primeval times, but they're greatly disturbed by spiritual activity, north and flood. Scattered throughout the crypt and swamp, must help spirits find their way home. As they're resting again, all on the porch, burying the flames that have centuries guiding us home. Bring them back dead. Okay, so yeah, I need to be carrying this torch, and the spirits will follow. Hey, are you a spirit? Okay. I remember this running animation. Makes it seem like the torch is really heavy. I can... Great, alright. Next one. The other way. Come on, little ghosty. Welcome. Right, and okay, so this isn't bad. They're all just right around this area. Afraid they were gonna send me all the way across the map somewhere. Still might. You know, it's still a possibility. Speak too soon. I suspect that'll be it. Internet usually do things either in 3s or 5s. Right, goes in the graveyard, see Necromancer Musa. It's back. Alright, now before I leave, I'm going to make absolutely sure nothing else. So, not currently. Okay. This way. Saw the marker over the Zaishan Scout. I was like, no, not another side quest. Oh, the Zaishan Scout. Done well, Sunspear. Necromancer was quite pleased with your aid in this troubling matter. I will be sure to let your superiors know. That is that. So I now have... You know what? I'm going to do this special delivery one so that I can start advancing the primary quest again. Brothers talk. I think he mentioned that you have to use cheat saves. I'm just replying to him real quick. Brother and I planning our night of Elden Ringing. Let's try this the seamless multiplayer co-op mod that just got released. It's a beta release, but interesting. Oh yeah, I was gonna see how far is this guy. Okay, yeah, he's closer to this entrance. Find us, we're just, you know, wandering through the funeral. Remembrance. Oh, wait, what the hell? Oh, he's challenging us to see if we're actually some. Can I not talk to him? The Cormier has ordered me out of retirement to come Spear Marshal. I'm surprised given our past, but it's about time. While she's been dabbling about in the ruins of the old city, the Corsairs have gained unprecedented strength. Shall set the Sunspears back. Right path. Back, Elder Swoop. Appoint me Spear Marshal permanently. Kiro 75. Why do I not play with Dagger? You mean on this my Paragon? This is a new character on a completely new account, and I do not have... Party's too large. I'm kind of going through chronologically. I'm just playing this character just to get the Starter Island experience. And then when I get to Consulate Docks, I'm going to bring my main character, which is a kind of a melee monk. I'm going to bring her over and play through the rest of Nightfall. I do have the Proof of Triumph that allows you to like capture the skills and everything. English is terrible. Not a problem. You know, I like to think I can usually understand people. So, but yeah, not a problem. I'm just cruising through the game. So we'll see. I do have a main account that has like everything unlocked, and I have a ranger. I do use a dagger spam on the ranger periodically. I do still like using the bow on her, using Splinter Barrage. I suppose it's kind of depends which scenarios I'm going in. So can't say everyone will be glad to have Jarek back. Friends before that mess when Cormier became Sewer Marshal. You should be especially careful. He likes to pull rank and tends to lead through intimidation and pulls. Yeah, talk to me again before you report to him. I'll deal with him. And points. 4 points. I'll put it in. I'll just put it in Spearman. Yep. There. Jarek most likely to assign you some menial tasks and Cormier returns. Be careful though. You may look for opportunities through your actions to discredit Cormier in front of the council. Oh man, there's this whole political thing that I've gotten. Have all classes with 5 characters, all max titles. Oh, a lot of max titles. I have one character, my ranger, on my main account is kind of my main character. I think I've got like, I've got at least 30 titles, might be 35 titles. I do have other characters that are like all the classes, but I only bothered to do all the titles on each character. So, don't do anything that would start you in trouble. Just keep your head down and your nose clean. Go report for... Okay. What's he gonna do? Oops. I have to do some menial tasks here, it sounds like. Welcome in, by the way, Kira. I've already forgotten if I properly welcomed you. Oh, Talcora. Oh, that's right. I still need to... Okay, I don't think I'm finishing the island today. I forgot that there's a whole Talcora thing that takes place on the island. Talcora, I'm telling you the truth. I've been following General Kayat around. She's up to no good. She was meeting with War Marshal Faresh, and she went to the Matani Keys and consorted with a bunch of grimy corsairs. You're telling me that a Cornan general is making deals with our enemies? One of War Marshal Faresh is a traitor? Serious accusations. I don't think I know what I saw. Their meeting place with corsairs in the Keys. Not leaving until you listen to me. I can't have some barking dog yak about General Kayat. Work for Dita. Duty. I have a perfect mission. Okay, yeah. You see this little Vabian girl here? Well, if I recall, she's actually a princess. Something. Making some wild-eyed accusations about the good War Marshal's favorite general. Can't have rumors like this spreading, so it's your job to indulge her. Get her in Matani Keys and keep her busy and quiet. Okay. I think Guild Wars is a good game 16 years later. It absolutely is. Absolutely is. It's, yeah, the whole skill building system, you know, was really, you know, I mean, I know they've been very open about it being inspired by Magic the Gathering. Where's, oh, there's Matani. And it's really nice, you know, the whole rearrange skills, trying to Excuse me. All of a sudden, I'm having a lot of burps. I'm trying to keep them quiet because I don't want to burp into the microphone. One of the things I always liked about Guild Wars, and it took a lot of heat for it back in the day, was the whole instancing thing. It's like you only see other players when you're in town, but then when you go out into an instance, it's you against the world, and like whatever your party is. I mean, you can have henchmen, or you can form a party with people and bring them along. But once you're out in the world, it's just you party against all the bad stuff. I never thought that was a bad thing. That was one of the things that I always loved. Very good. Guild Wars 2 is a fail game. I played Guild Wars 1 for like 5 or 6 years, like when it came out. And then I spent time farming again titles on my main character because they had announced Guild Wars 2, and I wanted to have whatever the Hall of Monuments rewards were going to be. And I got Guild Wars 2. I played Guild Wars 2. I enjoyed Guild Wars 2, but admittedly not nearly as long. Guild Wars 2 just did not have the staying power with me that Guild Wars 1 does. Let's see. Guild Wars 2, somewhere along the line, started feeling a little... Oh, what's the word? I don't want to say generic, but I don't know. It just kind of muddled. I don't know. It just lost. It just doesn't have the staying power with me. Dice many people can play. Oh, Mr. Doom. Oh, like Underworld. Underworld farming Doom. I think I've only I haven't done Underworld properly, like all the way through very, very many times. Hello, what's that? Yes, I'm from Vabby. I'm no one important, just a simple priestess of Lissa. I know how to heal wounds and protect you from danger. I don't have a plan to stay in the temple. Be an adventurer, you'll see. I know, she's a princess. Spoilers. I don't remember a lot of stories beats, but I do remember this. But yeah, I played I played Guild Wars 2 for like 1 or 2 years before I kind of put it down and didn't really go back. And then I started just playing a bunch of random other games. And yeah, it's been like 10 years or so. And then about 6 or 7 months ago, I suddenly got the itch to come back and play Guild Wars again. Guild Wars 1 again. So I felt that way about Guild Wars 2, but I went back recently. Fire and Dragons. I did go back at some point in Guild Wars 2 because I stopped playing before Heart of Thorns came out, I think. I did go back and complete Heart of Thorns, and I believe I also finished Path of Fire. I don't remember much of anything about either of them. I did go back into Guild Wars 2 a couple of months ago on my main character. Just to like, you know what, I'm gonna, it's been a long time, I'll fire it up, I'll get in, I'll run around, I'll try some stuff. And I spent the first 10 minutes on my main character. It was just kept throwing daily and weekly and monthly chests at me that I had to keep opening, and it like completely filled up my inventory with stuff. I don't know what any of it was. I didn't remember, what any of the stuff was. And just getting bombarded with everything. It's like this is too much stuff. I don't know or remember what any of it is. Why am I getting all this stuff? Guild Wars 2 has players through the game. Not the henchmen. Oh, we've got some bad guys. Yeah, I miss. That's the other thing I like about Guild Wars 1 is the party system. I like having the heroes. I like leading a party of, customizable, heroes, henchmen around. And, being in a party with other players is fine, but I also tend not to party, group up with actual players very often, so it's not a case of Guild Wars 1, kind of hitting me in the perfect spot. I'm in a party, but I'm in a party that I can embarrass myself in front of. and not really hear about it. You know, people aren't going to give me a lot of grief about it. Because partying with people, it could sometimes be kind of stressful. You know, if you're not, it's like, oh, you've got to be on your A game with other people. You know, I am never on my A game. I need to be able to make mistakes. That stone flesh was at his armor up. We're closer to all these other groups than I would like to be. Definitely had to use the wiki. Guild Wars 2 is Farmville from Facebook. Yeah, and I remember I had an in Guild Wars 2, I had an objective on my main character, which again was a ranger, just because I always start out with rangers. I wanted to get a bow, I think it was a legendary bow, crafted. I forget what the name of it was. But it looked kind of like a Guild Wars 1 storm bow. It was kind of a ghostly looking thing. I think it's actually an ice bow. And so it involved a lot of farming, a lot of grinding the same boss over and over, which I believe was the Claw of Jormag, I think, was the boss that dropped the materials. And, or, you know, play the trading post for buy materials. You know, is also possible. But then once I got that bow, I really didn't feel a need to keep going in anything else. Again, this is before Heart of Thorns came out, so there really wasn't that much else to do. Apart from their living story stuff that, you know, kept coming around. I didn't really like the living story stuff. I really didn't like Scarlet Briar. I thought there were some interesting mechanics they used around, but just didn't really like the story of it. So I guess I just kind of got a little burned out on it. Guild Wars forever. You can play alone or not. Skill team builds. Guild Wars 2. Dead and wait to res. Yeah. You know what brought me back to I've mentioned this on stream before. What brought me back to Guild Wars 1, a combination of two big things. The first was New World, Amazon's MMO, which, along with a lot of other people, I bought and I played. And I actually really enjoyed New World for about a month. Before I kind of hit the same place that I did in Guild Wars 2, I suddenly realized, wait a minute, I'm like level 30, and I'm not doing anything different. It's all the same. There's no... New World is dead, yeah. It lasted about a month for me, and before I realized, like, you know what? I'm just doing the same thing over and over. There's no real hook here for me. I liked the Farmville aspect of it, actually. I liked the, you know, gathering and the mining and, you know, fighting stuff. But that can't sustain a whole game. So when I dropped out of New World, it just got me thinking, well, when was the last time I played an MMO? Or at least, you know, a big, you know, player party game kind of thing that I really, really connected with. And again, you know, Guild Wars 1 just jumped to mind. I had my guild, and so I started fondly remembering Guild Wars 1. Now, the other thing that happened, and it was... Yeah, New World relies more on PvP. Oh, Andrea Bianca. Oh, and thank you for the follow earlier. My childhood game was Silk Road. I have heard of the game. Now, I know Silk Road is also like a dark web marketplace, but no, I did hear of Silk Road the game. I never played it, though. At least I don't think I ever played it. I don't recall. New World relies more on... Yeah, New World, there just wasn't really anything ultimately. It's one of those things where you just wake up in the morning and suddenly realize, wow, there's nothing in this game. There's nothing to do. It's all just repeatable stuff, and there's no story, there's no characters. I just really don't care about anything in the game. So again, it just made me think, it made me reflect fondly back on Guild Wars 1 because I did really connect with this game. Now, the other thing that happened, and it happened right about the same time, was there's a streamer, Josh Strife Hayes, who does, he has a YouTube series, The Worst MMO Ever, and he put out a video on Worst MMO Ever, Guild Wars 1, which admittedly is an inflammatory, emotionally engaging title. Reading the title, I was like, oh, I'm gonna fight this guy. Urgh. But that video, that is a fantastic video because he starts out crafting. I don't want to craft 1 hour for what? Yeah, just for leveling stuff. It's one of crafting. I don't necessarily mind crafting systems like that because it's almost kind of more of a. But I do have to be in the mood for it. It's one of those something relaxing to do for a while that I don't feel like running around killing things. Or it's something I can do while watching TV or watching something else. It's not a primary game active thing. See Jarek for your word. Okay, he's all the way back. But yeah, Josh Strife Hayes, his video on Guild Wars 1 is fantastic because he plays a lot of MMOs and most of them are really, really bad. And he calls them out and he says so. It's like, yeah, this game is bad. Here's yada yada yada. So he starts Guild Wars 1 kind of expecting it to not be very good. But over the course of him playing it, you see him really liking all of these systems. It's like, wow, oh, okay, oh, it's a mix and match skill-based system. Okay, that's cool. You can build skill synergies. That's cool. And the way the world is instanced, it's like when you go out into the world, you're going out on an adventure. It's just you, your party, against the world. There's no. You can't rely on other players walking by to res you. It's if you step out in the world and you die, you die. I mean, granted, you'll res, but it's on you. Oh, hey, Talcora, I'm going to get Talcora. So that video coming out again refreshed the love of Guild Wars in me, and then also combined with the collapse of New World got me back in here. And I started streaming Guild Wars 1 because as I came in, again, it had been 10 years since I had played, so I was making a lot of really new, silly mistakes. Like, I forgot what happens when a Minion Master Necromancer dies. Guild Wars 1, New World. You mean like a new expansion, like a new game or something, or an update? Because I would be all up for it. My favorite Guild Wars 1 game is Eye of the North, hands down. Because it was all level 20 content. It was built for your legacy characters. And the devs kind of gave up on building their own skill builds, so they just started putting player skill builds on the NPCs, like Splinter Barrage and Searing Flame builds on the enemies. Like, yeah, we'll let the AI roll the player base with the with their own skill builds. Guild Wars 1 needs a new update. It's true, yeah. Quite the heroic bunch, defeating a scroll and you cut up into tiny pieces. Sorry, but a cryptic scroll and a pile of rusty coins are hardly evidence of anything. Claims she can decipher the message? Fine, you pursue this. There are no more Sunspear resources on it. Here with you, she's under your command now. Tell her she's an honorary Sunspear. Maybe that'll keep her quiet. Alright, I have Talcora now. Out of the 5, is that Vabian girl still around? Well, yeah, you just assigned her to me, guy. So, yeah, she's gonna hang out with me. Cormier allows any wet-nosed puppy into the ranks, so I'm gonna make her your problem. Like that chaotic cryptic scroll piece you found. Points in the direction of the cliffs of Dojak. She's going to lead some. Oh! Shield of Absorption. You have Shield of Absorption now. Nice. I forgot, the Shield of Absorption is Nightfall still, I think. Hard is great. Great Interior Factions, Nightfall. Got the water. Exactly sure what that means, but yeah, it's like all of the campaigns are great. I feel like Nightfall had the best overall pacing of story and progression to it. I have a soft spot for Prophecies, of course, because that's where I started out. The world, yeah. Yeah, and the world of Guild Wars. You know, it was nice. Like saves and smoke. My brother is, you know, talking me stuff. So I'm thinking we can always switch back and seeing what we can do. Yeah, cool. So Sunday, big gaming day for me. So it's like do my stream, dinner, then I have some game time with my brother. Gonna play some Elden Ring tonight. Let's see. Take Talcor to the Cliffs of Dojak. Shall go. Prophecies have the sweet world graphic. Yeah. Prophecies, I have the soft spot because, of course, that's where you start out. And also it has the Eye of the North map on it, so which made it that much larger. It is admittedly a very slow start, slow game compared to, you know what, I'm just gonna action favor. I like that she has Shield of Absorption. And I'm going to drop her Divine Favor down a little bit. I'm going to some heals too. Let's see, Healing Burst. Oh, yeah, that's all right. Word of Healing is good. Seed's not bad. Let's see. Kiss, sure. I'm not too worried about running into bad stuff. I liked factions for. Oh, she. Actually, hang on. You have a protective staff. Oh, well, heck. Okay. Smiting staff. Nah, I'll just roll with her as is. I'll worry about upgrading her later. Yeah, it's funny because Prophecies is, if you start a new character as a Prophecies, it's slow. Go to factions and it's like light speed. Okay, it looks like there are directions to the meeting place. Map. Captains are wandering around aimlessly. If we can find them, we can steal their map fragments. Assembling a cryptic map. Prophecies had Chin. Africa's top jungle. You know, it's funny, the jungle, I was not a fan of the jungle. Which is funny, I've mentioned that on stream before, and other Guild Wars 1 players, like, what? I love the jungle. I got twisted around way too easily. The Wilds mission, I remember, was just... That looks like a... Or maybe. Oh, just gonna run in for charge. Charge up and kill. Hope the top warrior doesn't die because she's many levels lower than us. kind of getting hit. Oh, Tuckor, you're gonna die. You're gonna die there. Yep. Well, that's why I have res. Oops, nope. Attack this guy. Yeah, that was negative skill. Factions is easiest and fast, yeah. Although easy, I mentioned this before because I was playing through on this account, again, new characters, new account, and not using heroes or anything at all, just running with the default henchmen. I had a little trouble in places and factions just with henchmen. Specifically Tanakai Temple. First time chat from viewer of the Wood.
And I love you, random citizen.
Oh, with the follow, thank you. Just came back after 7 years doing Iron Man Ranger. Ranger, bro! Welcome in. I respect your good taste, good sir. Always been a ranger guy. Self. Now, having said that, my main character on this account is actually a monk. Just because, you know, I don't know that I actually explained that on this stream. So this is a completely new account, so I don't have a lot of account-wide skill unlocks. The character that I chose to make was a monk with a warrior secondary, because the classic build back in the day was to be a warrior with a monk secondary. The whammo build, you know, have mending, and so I thought it would be amusing to flip the script and be a monk with a warrior. Actually, surprisingly, I liked it quite a bit. Never tried Ranger before, thought it was time. Ranger is a very flexible class, as it turns out. Because, I mean, yeah, you start out with, you know, bow, and there's a lot of bow skills. But later on, if you so desire, you can... There are a lot of very popular builds where you use daggers. You can also... Ranger with dagger is... Yep. The dagger ranger, the spirit... not spirits. Dagger spam ranger is a popular thing these days. You can also... Rangers are also good as ritualist spirit spammers. Because expertise, their unique ability, reduces the energy requirement of binding rituals, which is, you know, what spirits are. So rangers can actually be very good ritualist spirit spammers. They're also very good farmers in general. I think the farmer build du jour these days is, you know, more focused around dervishes, but the ranger can actually farm a lot of stuff too. Alcora is gonna die again. Oh, but first time chat viewer, Mousefish Elephant just started an LDOA ranger. Good times. Oh, and top four is down again. Oh. I was about to expose my Sunday clueless brain. I was about to ask, oh, an LDOA ranger. Which campaign did you start with? Idiot! LDOA only counts on prophecies. So of course you started with prophecies. It takes me a little while to add, you know, one and one together. Same, I have Ranger, play 1 month with Dagger, play 1 month. Feel like a god, yeah. It's... Oh, hang on, where is it pointing me? No. Further off this way. Yeah, and I've just sort of always, you know, whenever I would play an RPG type game, I would just always start out as a ranger in general, you know, just even before this game came out. So I identify as ranger, generally speaking. And this game actually just really sort of solidified that feeling. So in any other game that I play, I usually start out as ranger. Now, in any other game, I won't necessarily stay a ranger because it depends on how that game, that particular game's ranger feels. Like right now, I'm playing Elden Ring with my brother, and they don't really have a ranger class, but you can play as a samurai, which gives you a katana, but also gives you a bow. But the bow doesn't really actually feel all that great in that game. I've also been playing Demon Souls and started out as, I guess, what would be a ranger-ish character, which starts you with a bow and I think an axe, oddly. But the bow's actually not all that great there either. Now, weirdly, I always liked rangers, but I had a PvP one in Guild Wars for the longest time. Yeah, I was never, excuse me. I was never a very good PvP player. But man, when the burps show up, they just really show up. But the times that I would PvP, my job, it felt like, was always to cripple the enemy. And I was very good at that. Or I should say, I was very annoying at that. I could tell. I wouldn't really, you know, kill the other players, but I would just annoy them to death by limiting their mobility and putting conditions on them, beating them. They're going after top 4. That'll be crazy here. She's gonna die. Of course she is. Nope. Let's get her back up. Right. Well, we have some. We wandered into 2 groups, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Let's get her back up again. Oh, Jin is down. Okay, I'm gonna get my heal skill up. Oh, we might lose this. Come on, Talcora. Believe in you. A little bit, maybe. That was ugly. Ugly fight. Alright. Here, I'm gonna catch up on chat here. Mained warrior and monk in the peak of Guild Wars, coming back with the intent to play only professions I never gave a chance. How nice. Wood? Fast Para played 1 month. Was the fastest max 30 title. I always liked the Paragon. Weirdly, I could never really get into the Dervish. And I understand and respect, you know, the Dervish is very popular for like farming builds and, you know, very OP builds. But I always felt just sort of a weird disconnect with the Dervish. I never quite felt like I got them. I do have a Dervish, and I have been able to farm with it, but I don't feel like I entirely understand as well as I should. Not as well as I understand other farming builds that I have. Like, I have an Underworld farmer, not Underworld farmer, Fissure of Woe Ranger farmer that can farm the tower, first tower for obsidian shards. It's pretty straightforward. It's essentially a whirling defense shadow form farmer, which I get that. I have a warrior that I use for raptor farming a lot, which is fairly straightforward. Mostly only use the PvP. Oh yes, the touch ranger. I did do a little bit of touching. I admit that I was a touch ranger there for a little bit. Again, I didn't PvP much, so I don't think I was ever a particularly annoying touch ranger. I do remember doing that. Most of the PvP that I did do was in alliance battles, and that was always on my elementalist, because I would run the what's it called, the Starburst build, which was kind of a solo build that would allow you to solo capture shrines. So the enemy team would be running around with a big Zerg capturing shrines. I would just follow right behind them and recapture the shrines, just by myself. And a lot of times we would have, 2 or 3 of us Starbursters running around. So yeah, the other team would capture shrines, but they'd never hold them for very long. I farmed a lot of faction with that. Alright. Piece, 2 more piece. I think that's the last piece. Dervish can do all solo. Yep. Underworld. Yeah, I've seen a lot of the Dervish solos, and that's actually part of the reason why I worked on my Dervish again. Was it's like, okay, I need to figure out this, because I want to be able to farm the Underworld and everything. Spear Warrior is hurting my brain with how effectively ineffective it's for leveling. Yeah, when I started this character, I put a poll up. What should my secondary be? Warrior sort of made sense because, you can use adrenaline skills, or you have an adrenaline buff like for Justice. But I think when I first played Paragon, I think this guy's all on his own. Oh no, there's these wrinkle monitors. Oh, this is all part of the group. I don't know that I ever actually really played a Paragon with a secondary class, with secondary skills. It was just always, just straight Paragon skills. Let's see. I greatly prefer Warrior Paragon over Paragon Warrior, if only for having strength attribute. But natural penetrate. Layla is nice. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm just playing this character. Hang on. So this guy is this. There's another side quest. Stop giving me side quests! I said I was going to do all the side quests. I'm kind of regretting that. Paragon's a good supporter. Yeah, it was there was a streamer who was doing a lot of Guild Wars 1 stuff a while back, Begotten, who was really big into having a full team of Paragons, doing Paragon way. That said, I don't understand Paragons at all. I think of a Paragon as a very loud, shouty ranger. I'm standing kind of in the back, throwing spears and yelling encouragement to my team. You can do it! Good job! So, yeah, it's just team buffs is all. Paragon without a team, I don't know a lot. You don't seem to have 5 parts. I have this, or you seem to have 5 parts. I have the 6th. I don't suppose the other captains gave it to you willingly. Be a little more accommodating. What say we strike a bargain? 6 piece. Return, you don't kill me. Bargain is quite simple. My right hand mate, Savage and Unbe, will give you the last piece of the cryptic. You let this cowardly corpse serve the very ready to Let's trade. Yes. Oh, it's taking me into Black Tide Den. Okay. Baroque Refrain is overpowered, yeah.
Lissa, protect me.
What's the matter?
It's all muddy.
Do you want to turn back?
No. I'm sure that I can manage. Kite came this way.
What are Cornin troops doing here?
Keep an eye out. The General does not want to be disturbed. Kill any trespassers on sight.
See? I told you she came this way.
Congratulations can come later. At the moment, we have a real problem.
Alright, I think I finally unlocked the Black Tide Den mission. See. Can you still get the new elites? As long as you have proof of triumph. Yeah, that was actually a big thing. You can only get the proof of triumph during the Guild Wars anniversary, which was just last month. I had put the game down for like many years, so I had no idea that there were anniversary elites. So when I came back and I learned about them, I was excited. And I had started, not playing as much Guild Wars 1 by the time the anniversary came around, but I made sure to get in and get the proof of courage. So I got that along with 1 or 2 weapons. Here's the map piece Captain promised. He's instructed me to help you decipher the map. He wants to discussion. Can't tag anything on me. I've been lost count. Elder Sewell can't. Alright, hang on. Voice. Beat the band of upstairs. You know what? No, I'm going to do this mission first because I've kind of been looking for missions. If you don't have the proof of triumph, I'm afraid. Well, you can actually still get it, but you need to partner up with someone who does have a proof of courage or triumph or whatever it is, and that will spawn the enemy out in the world. Because yeah, when I first learned about those anniversary elite skills, I had a viewer in chat, Dune fan, who hangs out a lot of the Guild Wars 1 streams. He had the proof of courage. He had it in his inventory, and he helped me capture Together as One on my Ranger many months ago. That was the only anniversary elite I had for a long time. Let me some here. Oh, also, I think we've got some levels. Strength. Nothing because she has favor. Together as One is OP, yeah. Okay, I was worried I wouldn't be able to get them. You can get them, but you'll need to partner with somebody who does have it. If you want sometime, I actually do have it on this character. Although I don't have a lot of areas unlocked on this account. But I do have it also on my main, which does have everything unlocked. So if you ever find me online and I've got, oh, where is it? Oh, it must be on my monk. It's probably on my monk character. I'm game to help you capture some of them if you want sometime. Otherwise, hang around in Guild Wars 1 streams. There's a number of people playing, and open up chat. And if the streamer doesn't have it or isn't available, chances are someone who's watching will have it. Able to help you out. Let's see. So yeah, I'm gonna start this mission. Monk with hammer is funny. You know, a lot of those anniversary weapons are kind of funny. They're not what you would think. This map you've cobbled together simply shows where Corsair leaders were to meet with General Kayat and the Bog. She's been Aristani excursions for quite a while now. Fronts the gold and we do the plundering. No questions asked. Still confused? Go talk to her yourself when you show you where to start. Yep. Mission time. And General Kayat prevent her from striking a deal with Iron Fist Corsair Captain. I think this mission has the bonus of killing 5 of others. They're kind of spread out all. These guys turn evil on me. Let's see. Scale. Pretty sure there's a wrinkle monitor up here. Necessarily obsessed with getting, Master's difficulty. The Masters will run on this mission, but I figure I'm here. Weapon from Dervish. Oh, can't see the name. Oh no, I would have to go look at the wiki. Remember that one offhand. There's Iron Fist on. I think for him, take his clothes or something. Sun Spears, take them down. At some point, I'm gonna have to, because I do not have like a lot of skills available. Like, never mind me, but for my heroes, I'm gonna have to do a skill capture. Alright, we're just disguised. We'll attend a bog of wrinkle monitors, pass through the corn and checkpoint. Okay, that was the checkpoint there. Singu. Hang on, now you got me curious. It's the Guild Wars anniversary weapon. Anniversary weapon. The anniversary scythe Sufferer. Get if that's description none. Okay, that's the gold one. Yeah, I got, for the anniversary weapons, I got a... Oh, there's a wrinkle. I think that's... I got there's an expertise sword which I thought might be useful on my ranger for certain farming builds. Like I can make an expertise version of Brazajan's fur. I haven't made it yet. I have the sword, I just haven't put the inscription of mods on it yet. Okay. Skies, so I think go by you guys yet? Evidently not. With Ranger. I also was interested in there was a short bow for assassins that had critical strikes on it that I wanted to get, except that I messed up and I didn't realize that when you exchange the proof of legend for the weapons, it instantly customizes the weapon for the character you traded in on. So I got a critical strikes short bow customized for my ranger, which is like no good now, no good at all. Wanted it on my well. I have all classes on my main account. Yeah, I've got all. I have one of each profession. Account. Follow him to the meeting place. Well, actually, before I do that, there's another wrinkle martyr here. So, no, actually, no. I'll go down. I don't think I need to defend that, so. Sure. Where are you going? You need to follow me. Oh, I don't. The game will wait for me. I know. Here before. Granted, it's been a long time, but. Yep, there's the wrinkle. For a long time, your main was Elementalist. Yep. Respectable. Elementalist also had a lot of farming builds. I remember the farming builds I remember there's one for geode farming. I don't know if it still works. Farming beetles in Nightfall or geodes. That was a thing. Also remember, I think, was that sliver farming? 3 wrinkle mon. I think the other 3 they're out here. I think there's one somewhere. Not sure where. Yeah, I'm trying to remember what the other elementalist farm are. I think there was an elementalist raptor farm for a while. Oh, these guys are gonna block me this way. way. Alright. Anytime farming with Mentalist was Mesmer? I remember there's a farming build that I actually really missed. It was a Ritualist Mesmer combo using Sympathetic Visage and Ancestor's Visage, I think, to suck enemy energy away. And then using I think it was Vengeful was kind of, I think, is your coolest thing that would like steal health away. Butt Spot from any butt, far butt with no. Don't mind Butt Spot, he makes no sense. Hurry up and kill these creatures. Okay, here's I think where we can pass. Where do you go fall? I'm trying to do the bonus here, man. Just don't remember exactly where. I know I can look them up on and find them organically. I'm pretty sure there's one over here. There might be another one. Got a group. Arte. Let's go to bed here in Germany. It's 2:45. Oh, Germany. Nice. Well, thank you for hanging out. Forward to seeing you, and have a good night sleeping. Sleep suddenly. Sounds good. Suddenly feel tired. Huh. Some scale. Have fun. Thank you. I will. I should say I will try. Finding this, the wrinkle mark. Let's see. Oh yeah, what bow is Jin current? 17, pretty much the same topics of the it's on it. But there's a wrinkle. So I'm prepared to say, title of stream, can I finish the island today? Not gonna happen, sadly. Because it seems to me after this mission, there's still a number of like little side quests and things to do, like where you get the comic box. So I'll be continuing this on this Paragon next weekend. But I should be able to finish it entirely on that one. At least. I mean, I could be speed running stuff, but I'm like, oh. I kind of want to just play the game as it was originally. Okay, good. 2 of them left. So there's one here, one here. One down there for sure. I think there's one in the water, but I'm not sure. South. Wonder for the back. Let me see if I can go the back way through that those ruins. Griffins here, the ruins. Looks like I can indeed go the back way. So now I don't remember who the next hero is that I recruit. I think Talcora is the last one on the island. No, there's Norgu and Vat. And the other guy's name. Goran. That's his name. Warrior. No, there is not. Mistaken about that. Well, we're going around backwards, so we pre-cleared out this area. I saw it flash some red griffins here somewhere from disappeared. Thought maybe we were gonna get pounced on by some hidden enemies, but I guess not. Somebody gained a level, Talcora, level. More heals. Sure, I'll be able to find the 4th wrinkle monitor without much trouble. It's going to be finding the 5th. Wow, a little bit. this. Some scale, some screen. A little bit of pressure on us. It's frigid scale, and there's some scree. Some scree up here. I'm gonna have to fight those guys later. I'm gonna clear out the scales and go. Okay, hang on. Oaklawn Blackwater. Named enemy. A lot of scale, still no sign of monitor. A lot of guys over there. Sir. Absolutely sure. A lot. You know what I just realized? I realized I do not have a pulling bow. It's a recurve bow. Recurve is not really a good pulling bow, but thing I have. Interested in that boss group. Just want to try to get past this group, see if I can find a monitor down there. Not a monitor in. About down. Or no. This is a message. Very empty passage. Okay. Where? Wait, maybe. Way around. In gray, I vanquished this area last time with the Master Difficulty quest. Oh, is there a Master Difficulty down here? I have not yet received that quest. Adds 500 extra Corsair mobs. Oh man. But did you enjoy it? That's the question. Yeah, it was awesome. There's that group of Scree. I don't think I'll go with them. Turn around the opposite. Watch, I'm going to turn this way. The wrinkle monitor will be like right there. It was entertaining. Something I hadn't done before. Yeah. Yeah, that's, some of it with, Guild Wars 1. Been out long enough, find yourself challenging yourself to do things you hadn't done before in it, just because. I am actually a little surprised that I haven't found other. There's 2 monitors left. I figured I'd find one of them easily. A big hunt for the last one. Before it's turned into a big hunt, just a big hunt just for the 2 of them. Kind of like vanquishing with Villainy of Galrath. Ooh, yes, Villainy of Galrath. Maybe it's down here. I'm suddenly kind of wishing I could put markers down. Been playing enough other games where you can put markers down on the map. There. Some scale. Yeah, mission map markers popped up on your menu. Oh wait, we've got some guys up here. Oh, up those scale. Yeah, it's one of those little quality of life things that got added to most games, and not having, somewhere along the line, and not having it in this game, you suddenly realize, oh whoa. This is an old school game. I'm water. Like they could show up as quest markers or different colored quest markers and make a post on Guild Wars Toolbox. Yeah, I figured like a blue one or like a light blue, to differentiate it from the green quest markers. Scale wider. I'm going back into this. There was one here. This is going to turn into like an accidental vanquish. I mean, well, not hard mode, but just killing everything in the game. Just trying everything in the map, just trying to find these guys. And I'm starting to be on a little bit of a time crunch. I figure I can go another half hour. I'll have to call it. Scale in it's full. Oh, there's one. There. This area. Okay. Now then. There is one more somewhere. You know what? I'm just going to explore each branch of these just to make sure. Alright. Hang on, that one does have a... Okay, there's Cornyn's blocking there. Some scale. Old. Game's gonna make me look it up on Wiki. Said earlier I wanted to try and do this pure, but I'm starting to feel the pull. Let's look it up. Actually, what it is I don't like this map, you know, and I don't like really spending a lot of time in this map. You need to follow me. You know what? I'm gonna go here. Let's see. There. It's also possible to exactly. Oh, they're not gonna let me through there. And I think Cornyn's are also blocking this here. So that's really... Well, that's where the one guy is engaged, so I could actually... The one you're missing is near water. Okay? Clues. I appreciate clues that way without actually just telling me. So, that tells me I'm be in one of two places. I mean, there's water here. There's also water down here. I did check this, though. There wasn't any here, so I guess this is the only water. Or there's here, but I did go by there. So, I'm guessing it must be here. Let's see. See if the guards will let us through. Bypass them. Ridiculously long way. Oh yeah, their guard. Okay, so they're blocking that. Let's see if I can get up and around this way. I always feel at home. This area down on the bayou. Ah, okay. It does have that that feel to it. Oh, Cornyn guards. I think they're guarding. Gonna block this road for me. Yep, that is a blockade. Oh well, and actually, wait a minute. Looks like maybe I can walk past them. No, not. Oh, but I can sort of see. I see some scale back there. All right, how do I get back to this area? I need to go all the way. So, It's going to be the longest run of this mission ever. It's because I'm stubborn. Quick to move. Yeah, that is true. That's actually another thing that I did like. I do like the usage of click to move. Although I often forget that it's even there. Some body blocks you can. Yeah. Not that one. Yeah, I don't think that one I can. Fairly tight together. Shortcut down this way. Oh, there's some more corn guards. They're probably this. That looks like an blockade. Out of curiosity, I'll try here. Yep, doesn't like that. I don't really understand the blockade characters here. It's like they're not really properly closing off areas, they're just sort of being. I'm pretty sure there was another group there. This one I can get. Pick to move is great for the one-handed gaming. When you want a drink or something. Where are you going? You need to follow me. And then I'm gonna have to run all the way back just to pick up the main quest. X-ray up. Although yeah, I mean this is the largest unexplored area yet, so here. Scale. Oh yeah, there he is. Recall monitor. Thanks for the tip there, Ian. There's that. Now it's back to do what I'm actually here for. I forget exactly where that guy was. I'd say he's around somewhere. I'm learning the one-handed gaming life now. Started acquiring carpal tunnel on the right hand. Yep. It's a bummer. I had I'm fortunate I don't have carpal tunnel. Although really bad as I am, I probably should. You know. I have, you know, all the bad habits I have while being at my computer. I feel like I probably deserve carpal tunnel syndrome. I just yelled at me again. See him. Where's he up here? Oh, up there it is. I did develop a trigger finger for a little while, though, which was annoying. Like on my pinky, you know, it would be either perfectly straight or it would like snap down in this closed position, and I'd have to actually, you know, force it to open up, and then it would just like snap open. It didn't really hurt. It was just kind of annoying. It was. My pinky finger had turned into a Boolean function. It's either, you know, completely on or completely off. Okay, there I saw NPC. Okay, there's the guy yelling at. Unfortunately, that has settled down. Although now that I just did that, it's fingers like, oh, do you want to do that? I can do that again. No, thank you. Yeah, come on. Here. Oh, that's right, he wants me to clear out these scales. I remember that. Started wearing a wrist brace at night and the issues are starting to lessen. That's good. One of my coworkers had carpal tunnel for a while. He was getting big into ergonomic equipment and stuff, and he had a mouse. I can't lift up my mouse because I've got it kind of tethered. But he had a vertical mouse, so instead of holding your mouse like this, you would hold it sideways, like the buttons were on the side. It was a weird thing. I always hated. Yeah, oh, there he goes. I always hated whenever I had to go to his computer to do something, because using that mouse, I hated having to use that mouse of his. Scale Stampede. Go with this. Yeah, I've been thinking about getting one of those. Yeah. I don't doubt that it's a good mouse and good for the functionality. You know, I would say prepare for a little bit of getting used to. Always been super upright about my posture, 10-10 posture, but wrist angle not great. I can't even claim to be good about posture. I have to remind myself periodically, you know, sit up straight. Take care of them. I've already cleared. I've already killed, you know, most of the stuff in the map just from exploring sinkholes. There's a group of scree over here. I don't know if we're going that way or this side. Was this your first Paragon? I have a Paragon on my main account that I liked quite a bit back in the day. I think I've sort of forgotten how to build them, though. General holds some unusual religious beliefs. Here to serve her gold, not God. Yeah. Game's kind of all about the weird religious roots. Thinking about continuing my first Paragon. Oh, hang on. We've got guys. Thinking about continuing my first Paragon. Was loving being the one controlling fallback incoming. Yeah. I always liked it because it was always felt like a party buffing ranger. So good for me. And it was funny because after factions, I didn't really latch on to either of the factions professions, at least not initially. It took me a long time to get used to Ritualist. Now I like Ritualist quite a bit. Assassins, I was never a huge fan of, although a lot better with them now. But at the time of the release, I was like, I'll just play through on my ring. For these people, Basuz, Mindfist himself was to come to discuss our master strategy. Calling a lackey, Corsairs, you old fool. Tell me, how is it? Admitting your treachery. Oh, okay. He's angry. Oh, hey, we're getting hit with Maelstrom. Let's get rid of Grasps first. Right. I get interrupted. There we go. Finally, mission completion.
The other Cornins went back to Gandhara. Why did General Gayet stay?
Hey, she's still alive.
Fools, you are all doomed.
Why are you here? What do you want?
Abaddon will eat your eyes.
I don't think she's listening to you.
You cannot stop it. You will all perish. Nightfall comes.
We won, right? She was the villain, and we killed her. It's all over, right?
That depends on who else was involved in this.
War Marshal Varish.
Varish Asa? Is she a part of this?
I heard the two of them talking about Abaddon earlier.
Then it's not all over. We have much more work to do.
Master's Reward. And how long that mission? Way too long. Alright, unclaimed items. Well, what I shall do, I'll clear a little bit of space. Where's the merc? Hang on, what's this? Alright, clear. Free? Yeah. Poor Koss has been bumming around with his starter shield for the whole. So that's 7. That's 12. Sell. Oh. Stuff. Sell. And something. This last 15% more. So I'm going to sell. Oh, that I cannot sell. Sell all stuff. Except that. And Uba, what's up? Yes, the General Kite is very disturbing. I understand there is little choice in the matter, but this will not go over well with Hornins. Put this to Jarek personally. I'll tell you this, he won't be very understanding of the situation. Is Jarek here, or do I have to go all the way back to Matan? He's outside Plains of Jarek, right? Yeah, I'll go ahead. I kind of want to wrap up here shortly. I'll turn this in since he's right here. Hang on. How do I have a party of 5 in the Plains of Jaren? This is only a 4-player area. Oh. You killed General Kite? I don't care what she said as she died. Humans or Cursor Armada, it doesn't matter. Horn in general was slain on this tiny soil by a sun spear. Won't this escalate to war on my watch? If it does happen, this will fall on Cormir and her folly. I will instruct Elder Sewell, tribunal to determine the truth of these allegations, and proof of your claims. That was working with Corsairs. You may want to bring this Iron Fist character to testify. Alright, talking about no good savage black type. Alright. You get 8 out here. Can you? I thought this was only 4. The whole time I was running around starting this character. Yeah, there's 4 out of 4. Oh, do you mean if you leave, like, from one of these areas, maybe? Whatever. Actually, I don't really care all that much. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and I think shut down there. I've got some stuff I do. Let's see if there's anyone, oops, wrong. Let's see if there's anyone out there to raid. On Twitch, load for Swanee is playing. Pierogi is playing Horizon Zero Dawn. Oh, I'm tempted to raid her, actually. You have to ferry from Dashka Inlet Challenge back to Canadan with. Oh, okay. All right. Well, let's see. You know what? I haven't raided Pierogi before. She's a friend. She hangs out in Shinobi's streams a lot, and she's an energetic talker, shall we say. She's very chatty. She is doing her first playthrough of Horizon Zero Dawn, and she's been enjoying the stories so far. At least last I tuned in. So I will send you her way. Actually, make sure she's in and actually fine. Okay, she's been going minutes. Yep, she's talking. Okay, I'm gonna start up a raid for Pierogi. Send her your way, or send you her way. I'm actually off tomorrow, so I will be. At least I believe I will be streaming tomorrow. The plan is to start out with Ratchet and Clank, try to finish the game, and then with whatever time is left, we had a vote, and people want me to play Metal Gear Solid 5. So I want them to do that. Anyway, I'm gonna start up. Hang on. Start up the raid for Pierogi and closing screen, and see you next time.